Most travelers lose hundreds of euros on every trip, and the worst part is they don't even realize it's happening. It's not always the expensive flights or luxury hotels that drain your budget. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 travel mistakes that are secretly costing you money. It's the small, almost invisible mistakes, the kind that seem harmless in the moment, but slowly add up day after day. By the time you get home, you've overspent by hundreds, sometimes even thousands, and you can't quite explain where the money went, and more importantly, exactly how to avoid them. Welcome to Travel Smart Daily, where you learn how to travel more, spend less, and make smarter decisions every time you book a trip. Let's start with one of the biggest and most expensive mistakes. Mistake number 1, booking flights too early or too late. Most people fall into one of two traps. They either panic and book immediately because they're afraid prices will go up, or they wait too long, hoping for a last-minute deal that never comes. Both strategies can cost you a lot of money. Airlines use dynamic pricing. That means prices change constantly based on demand, timing, season, and even how many people are searching for the same route. A flight that costs 300 euros today could easily jump to 500 euros in just a few days. But here's the smart approach. There's usually a sweet spot. For short trips, it's about 1 to 3 months before departure. For international trips, it's usually 2 to 6 months in advance. Instead of guessing, use price alerts. Track flights. Let the data guide you instead of your emotions. That simple shift can save you hundreds. Mistake number 2, ignoring budget airlines. A lot of travelers avoid low-cost airlines because they assume they're uncomfortable or unreliable. But in reality, they can be dramatically cheaper, sometimes up to 70% less than traditional airlines. The real mistake isn't using budget airlines. It's using them the wrong way. People book a cheap ticket and then get surprised by extra fees, baggage fees, seat selection, priority boarding. Suddenly that 40 euro flight turns into 120 euros, and now it doesn't feel like a deal anymore. The smart move? Always calculate the full cost before booking. If you can travel light and skip the extras, budget airlines can be one of the easiest ways to save money. Mistake number 3, overpacking. This mistake doesn't just cost you money, it also costs you time, energy, and flexibility. Checked baggage fees can easily range from 50 euros to 100 euros per flight. Now imagine a round trip or multiple destinations. That adds up fast. But it's not just about the fees. You spend time waiting at baggage claim. You carry heavy luggage through airports, trains, and streets, and you limit your mobility. Experienced travelers know this. They keep it simple, carry-on only, clothes that mix and match. Minimal weight, maximum freedom. You don't need more stuff. You need smarter packing. Mistake number 4, exchanging money at the airport. This is one of the fastest ways to lose money, instantly. Airport exchange counters often offer terrible rates. On top of that, they add hidden fees. You might lose 10 to 15% of your money without even noticing. That's 100 euros gone on a 1,000 euro exchange. Just like that. A better option? Withdraw cash from a local ATM at your destination, or use a card that offers low or zero foreign transaction fees. It's a simple change, but it can save you a surprising amount. Mistake number 5, not using incognito mode when booking. Have you ever searched for a flight, then checked again later, and suddenly the price is higher? It doesn't always happen, but it can. Some booking websites track demand and user behavior. If they see repeated searches for the same route, prices may increase. The fix is simple. Use incognito mode. Clear your cookies or switch devices before booking. It takes seconds, and it might save you money. Mistake number 6, booking a cheap hotel in the wrong location. At first, it feels like you're saving money. You find a hotel that's 20 euros or 30 euros cheaper per night. Sounds like a great deal. But then reality hits. You're far from the city center. You spend more on transport every day. You waste time commuting. You feel less connected to the place you're visiting. And in the end, you spend more than you saved. Sometimes paying a little more for a better location actually reduces your total cost. And it definitely improves your experience. Mistake number 7, falling for tourist traps. Restaurants near major attractions often look convenient, but they usually come with higher prices and lower quality. You end up paying double for an average meal, and you miss out on authentic local experiences. Here's a simple trick. Walk just 5 to 10 minutes away from the main tourist area. Suddenly, everything changes. Better food, better prices, more locals, less stress. The best travel experiences rarely happen in the most crowded places. Mistake number 8, skipping travel insurance. This one feels like saving money until something goes wrong. And when it does, it can be very expensive. A simple medical emergency abroad can cost cost thousands of euros. Lost luggage, canceled flights, unexpected situations. Without insurance, you pay for everything. Travel insurance is one of those things you hope you never use. But when you need it, you really need it. It's not an expense, it's protection. Mistake number 9, ignoring card and ATM fees. These are the silent budget killers. Small fees that seem insignificant at first, but they add up quickly. Every time you pay in a foreign currency, every time you withdraw cash, you might be losing a little bit more. And by the end of the trip, it's a noticeable amount. Before you travel, check your bank's fees. Consider using travel-friendly cards with low or no foreign transaction fees. It's one of the easiest ways to keep more of your money. Mistake number 10, not planning anything. Total spontaneity sounds exciting, and sometimes it is. But when it comes to travel costs, it's usually expensive. Last-minute bookings almost always cost more. Flights, hotels, activities. Everything gets more expensive the longer you wait. That doesn't mean you need to plan every minute. The smart approach is balance. Plan the essentials. Book your flights and accommodation early. Maybe reserve a few key activities and leave room for flexibility in between. That way, you save money and still enjoy freedom. If you avoid these 10 mistakes, you could easily save hundreds of euros on your next trip. And the best part, you won't feel like you're sacrificing anything. In fact, your trips will be smoother, less stressful, and much more enjoyable. Travel smarter, not harder. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Travel Smart Daily for more practical tips that actually make a difference. And if you want to keep saving money on your trips, check out the next video on your screen. See you there.